Hello, welcome back. This is Ultimate Excel course outline. I will look at the Ultimate Excel course outline in this second class. If you are waiting for the first class, if you are not listening to the first video, please go and listen to that one before you enter this other video. So I'm going to look at the outline. Now, the first outline is we are going to be doing on practical class in this area. But first of all, before I enter the practical direct, I'm going to tell you what we are expecting in this course. The Ultimate Excel course outline, we share them into parts, and they are also in sessions. We're going to take them one after the other. The other session one, I'm looking at Introduction to Excel, which I already done. Then we're going to look at next one. We're going to launch into the program. We launch into what? The program. Then that will help to navigate to see everything about what Excel. The next outline is understanding workbook and worksheet. You need to understand workbook and what worksheet. The next one is entry and editing data in Excel. How to enter data in Excel in text, number, and date. Saving and opening workbook. That's the next one. After we have done that, we now do savings, how to save, and how to open workbooks. The next one is changing column width. Next is inserting row and column. They're also going to teach you how to delete row and column. Also going to teach you how to delete what worksheet. We're going to teach you how to hide row and what column. Then how to rename worksheet. The next thing we're going to look again is merging a cell and what a column. The next outline there is inserting worksheet, typing, backspace, and what delete. That's all about session 1. In session 2, we're going to be looking at applying basic formatting. Apply basic formatting font, how to format your font, format alignment, and number formatting. In this area, we're going to look at working with cell style, the style of a cell. Then at number 2, we're going to look at freezing pan. I'm going to freeze your pan for easier navigation. Next, we're going to look at correcting the content of a cell. We'll teach you how to bold, change your character to italic, how to underline. Then next we're going to look at copy and paste, how to trim your work. We'll come after then. Then under certain cell references, we'll look at cell references. Then how to do your drop word down. In the same session 2, we're also looking at working with data effectively, how to work with your data effectively. That is entering data effectively, or to fill or copy and paste. We'll look into that. There's sorting and filtering data or reorganizing your data. We're going to look at using find and replace function to locate and modify data. That will take us to part 2. In part 2, session 1, the main topic is essential formula and what function. This is the major aspect of Excel we are going to take time and work on. Now, the first thing we are going to look at here is performing calculation with formulas. How to perform calculation with what formula. Number 2 is understanding cell references, relative and absolute what reference. Number 3, basic arithmetic operation. We are going to look at the plus sign, the negative, the minus sign, the multiplication sign, and the division sign. Then the next is using built-in. Sorry for that spelling. Using built-in. Let me correct it. Built-in. Using built-in. Sorry about that. Using built-in function, such as sum, average, count if, mean, max, square or square root rather, rounds, etc. I want to look at some of those formulas, how to use them in our data set. Creating formulas with multiple operator and what? Function. These are things we're going to look at in this session. I think I'm going to look at this session. Next one, we'll look at next one. Then that will take us to the next one, which is advanced formula and function. That will take us to advanced formula and function. In this advanced formula and function, we are going to look at the logical function. The logical function. If, ifs, sum if, aggregate, sum ifs. Sorry, let's come back second time. And or not is blank. So we're going to take them one after the other. The next one is look up and reference function. V look up, index match, H look up, S look up. Next one is date and time. Date and time. We'll look at date and time. Then today, noun, year, month, and day. So day, eat date, work date, etc. We're going to study them one after the other. Then text manipulation function like left, right, concatenate, demeter, mid, len, lower, and upper case. That will take us to the next lesson. Other few formula, other tools I'm going to work on, like quarter, percentile, percentage, standard deviation, and what? Variance. So many. So now that will take us to section 5. Error, how to handle error in your Excel and how to troubleshoot the number one. We're going to learn how to identify your errors, understanding errors message, and using correction tools. T for writing errors, free what? Formulas. That will take us to part 3. That will take us to what? Part 3, section 1. In this part 3, so we will look at data visualization and analysis. In this data visualization and analysis, number 1, we're looking at creating chart and graph. Creating chart and graph. Number 2, selecting the right client type for your bar and bar chart. For your bar and bar chart. Hope you are following me. Then number 3, tip for writing error. That's free formula. Tip for formula. I'm going to look at the next one. Section 2 of the part 3. I want to look at data analysis with pivot table and chart. Pivot table and chart. Creating pivot table to summarize large data sets. Slicing and dicing data with pivot table. Filter. Then linking pivot table to client. So these are the things we're going to do in this session. Now the next one, which may be the last, is we're going to look at advanced data analysis tools. In that case, we're going to look at conditional formatting for highlighting a specific data. Number 2, data validation for ensuring data what? Accuracy. Thank you for listening. We are going to enter the May practical. So please get ready. I think we are through with the theory aspect of everything. So we're going to follow them one after the other. Get your system ready, get your Bible prepared, and to also do your assignments. God bless you for the day. See you in my next class or in my next video. God bless you.